Welcome to first of all, hello everybody. Welcome to the COAF's 11th annual Soiree. This is the second year we're doing it virtually because of the pandemic. And my name is Garo Arman. I'm the founder and chairman of COAF. We're here today to address Armenia's difficult times. These are unprecedented times. At least in several generations, we haven't been in the predicament that we're in today. And the survival of our nation is at stake. I'm not pressing the panic button, but the real question for us is, what are we willing to do about it? That's the fundamental issue. And hopefully tonight, we expect that we'll start the process in a more meaningful way with your participation in it. One thing we know for sure is that when you're in a crisis, you have to respond very quickly. It's paramount, because people that find themselves in a crisis cannot wait for long-term planning. And COAF, for the last 18 years, has been attending to different sorts of crises at our lifetime of COAF's existence. So today, we're in the most serious crisis. And our 140 professionals started this crisis mode of the last 2 years with their attention to pandemic. When the pandemic happened, our people were there first, before anybody else. When the Artsakh crisis happened, and we had a number of displaced people, our organization, with its professionals, found themselves in the front line helping the displaced. And we've done a marvelous job so far. You'll hear that from our team members as the program ensues. One of our cornerstones, of course, is our children. We have to provide our children with the hope they need and the resources that they need in order to be able to drive the process, because they are our future. They're the ones that are going to participate in it, and they have to be active participants. Our job with COAF, unifying the entire community of Armenians, that includes anybody, regardless of their affiliation, regardless of their country of origin, regardless of what governments they like or they don't like. We need to unite with the participation of international organizations that are like-minded for us to be able to move the needle and do it very quickly. Now, of course, tonight we have you joining us, but I'd like to extend our special thanks to our MCs, dynamic duo, Araxia Karapetyan and Gabriel Butu. Of course, our Haig Boyajian is always there. I hope you will be enjoying this evening. Enjoy the journey. Have fun.
And he actually will be here as well, Garo. Thank you so much for that warm welcome and the importance of our goal and mission that you just highlighted. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 11th annual Summer Soiree for COAF. And yes, I'm Araxi Karapetian. And yes, I'm back once again. And yes, this is virtual once again. That part, though, doesn't matter. What matters is that we are all coming together. Armenians from all around the world are coming together with one goal in mind: to make a positive change for our beloved homeland.
Hi, everybody, and I'm Haig Boyajian, Head of Development here at COAF, coming at you from my living room in LA. You know, I'm the one that's always asking you all for money for the kids, and hey, what better reason? As always, I'm honored to be co-hosting another amazing COAF event with the amazing woman and my dear friend, Araxia Karapetyan. Araxia is devastated tonight because her dream man's not at her side as usual with these events. Araxia, you're just gonna have to get over it, my love. Actually, this is due to the fact that I've been exposed to COVID-19, and it's no joke. I'm hearing a lot of people out there that are getting infected, and I could not risk, passing this on to anybody else. So I'm wishing everybody health and happiness, including my auntie Meline, who's struggling for her life with COVID right now in the hospital. So, yeah.
This is the reality that we live in right now. So yes, you're vaccinated and you still got it, but speedy recovery to you. I am happy though, you are away from me, no offense. just in case, you never know. But listen, hopefully you'll be doing just fine. It seems like you will be okay. Listen, the show must go on, and
Yes.
we have a goal, a commitment, a dedication. That is what has brought us all together. We weren't going to cancel things. We're just going to keep on going and keep on building, because that is what the mission of COAF is all about.
That's right, Araxia. And so we just heard from our founder, Gato Armen, our visionary, our everything. Gato, I have a big announcement. Gato is kicking off tonight with a generous donation of $100,000. Thank you, Gato.
Woo!
And I hope
Always,
many others
thank
will
you.
follow you. I know. Somebody that puts his mouth where his money is, or puts his money where his mouth is. But anyways, yeah.
We got you.
I hope that everybody follows his lead tonight, his generosity. And yeah, thank you, Gato.
Gato, thank you so much. Once again, you just show your dedication, your commitment, and without you, none of this would be possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we present the 11th annual COAF Summer Soiree, Building a Resilient Nation, Achieving New Heights. We plan to be informative, inspiring, and entertaining as we look back at how the Armenian diaspora mobilized over the last year to support children and families in rural Armenia through an incredible array of COAF's programs and services. From housing refugees from Artsakh to investing in new health facilities and redefining Debet as a smart village. And all because loyal COAF supporters like you made it happen.
And you will see and hear from key COAF members. And of course, we wouldn't be COAF without featuring the beautiful and amazing children of Armenia, which we plan to do throughout the evening. You do not want to miss the performances by talented young Armenians from the Universal Dance Studio and the Voices of Artsakh. They are guaranteed to warm your heart and remind you of what is pure and what is most promising about the future of Hayastan.
That's right, Hayastan. And what would a soiree be without jewelry and gems is the question. We've got 2 stunning pieces donated to us tonight by Tokori, and they will go to 2 lucky winners. So you can find out at the end of the program who those 2 will be, and we will be sure to purchase. So be sure to purchase your tickets, as they will only be available until 5:45 Pacific time and 8:45 for those folks over on the East Coast. Feel free to buy as many tickets as you like. This is what I do best, sales. You can buy up to 10 tickets at a time, guys. So buy as many 10 packs as you want. Let's go, folks. And now, my beautiful Araxia standing alone without me.
Which is totally okay. Want to remind everyone, 100% of the funds raised tonight are going to the next phases of COAF's work, including projects like building a new child development center in Hatsik village and so much more. That is just one example. You see, COAF has a smart plan. COAF always has a plan to elevate and invigorate those who inhabit the rural villages of Armenia. By being supporters of COAF's smart initiatives, you are personally actually building the promising future of Armenia. And that, I think, is what makes this organization so different from all others. You see the impact of your dollars.
And speaking of raising money, there is nobody I know who does it better than our international guru, Mr. Gabriel Butu, coming live from Portugal. You've seen him working his magic at our past fundraisers, so please welcome back my buddy, Gabriel.
Merci. Hi, Araxia. Good evening. Are you hearing me from across the pond?
We are, my friend.
We hear you, we
Truly
see you, you look
intercontinental.
fabulous.
I'm so glad. This is, we've never been apart. We've done multiple events now, and this is the first one we've actually been apart. It's so strange, but it's so beautiful to still be a part of this evening's event in this very improvised way. I would normally be there in person as well, but I've also myself been recently exposed to COVID quite incredibly in the same week as Haig, and as such had to stay put here in Portugal, but my heart is in Los Angeles with everybody and in Armenia with the children on the other side of me here. And Haig and I both, having been exposed, is a sign, obviously, that this pandemic is not over and that we need to continue to support our Armenian brothers and sisters who are going through this with us. Tonight, my job is to tell you what COAF needs in order to advance Armenia to new heights. You can do that. You can be a direct part of this transformation of rural Armenia. You can support an organization whose plan is working. and will only work better in the future. So let's get busy. Later in the program, there will be a special appeal. But if you can't wait, and if you would like to make your donation now, please go right ahead. We are certainly not going to hold you back. And there are 2 simple ways for you to donate. Right on this page, givebutter.com/COAF Soiree. Just click that yummy yellow button to the right of this video and complete your donation. Or you can also do it through texting COAF to 202-858-1233. And P.S., that yellow button also allows you to purchase your chance to win one of the 2 exquisite pieces of jewelry, courtesy of Tacori, that are up for raffle, as you saw Haig so beautifully demonstrate there.
So
did you demonstrate? Did I miss that?
I haven't demonstrated it yet.
I jumped the gun there. My apologies.
You jumped the gun.
Are we going to get the demonstration, Haig?
I believe so. He did put lotion on his hands. I saw him prepping.
So let's have it, guys. We're going to do this. Here we go. Lotioned up and ready to go. I've been instructed on how to do this. I was supposed to show these to you from the palm of my hand, but this is going to have to do, folks. So I want to thank the generosity of Tacori Jewelers. You know, we've got these 2 beautiful pieces here. I've got the silver necklace with an 18-karat yellow gold Tacori gem seal. It's valued at $2,170. And this piece is sure to make one lucky viewer very, very happy. Now, that's not all. Our second opportunity drawing piece is this Tacori silver bracelet with an 18-karat yellow gold and Tacori gem seal, valued at $990. The lucky winner of this statement piece is sure to love it.
Hi, I do have a birthday coming up this week. I'm just throwing that out there.
That's why you're married with a husband, my love. Yeah. So have him start buying raffle tickets,
That's not
please.
what I meant, but okay, but you know, you're wise. You're very wise. Listen,
Yes.
I hope all of you at home have bought your opportunity drawing tickets. It's not too late. Do so right now. Maybe my husband's watching as well. Who knows? Listen, Gabe, we got to send it to you because you need to do what you do best. And also, by the way, what time is it in Portugal right now anyway?
Well, Roxy, it's just after 1 in the morning. But for me, it's always fundraising o'clock. So to me, nothing could keep me or my neighbors from their sleep from playing my role to help support COAF. And I'm ready and I'm fired up. And I hope I don't experience any technical difficulties. But if you do,
as
for
do
any
we,
reason,
believe me.
Yes,
Yeah.
we all do. We are holding hands all around the world here tonight. But I want to say to all our viewers around the world, if you experience any technical difficulties, refresh your browser, and failing that, restart it. And if that doesn't solve your issue, you can email our incredible help desk at techsupport@coaf.org or call 212-994-8234, and they will help you right on out. Now, it's time to see all the work we've already done this evening, because we've actually raised some amazing money in the lead up. Some people were so eager to donate when they bought their tickets. We already have some money in the thermometer towards our goals. So can you show us the thermometer, please? So far, at the start of this evening, we haven't really even gotten rocking and rolling yet, ladies and gents, but we are already at $115,000 raised, also with Garo's incredible generous Kickstarter there. So our goal tonight is to raise $350,000. So we still need another $225,000 to go to raise this thermometer past our goal, and each dollar helps COAF do what we do best, make a real-life sustainable impact on rural villages in Armenia. Later, it will be time to do what our donors do best, what you do best. Come together, show your support in our all-important ask for the children. We'll be donating later on in our special appeal. But for now, it's back to our amazing twosome.
We just have to remind everyone that every dollar will allow COAF to continue its incredible work in these rural communities. It is all for the youth. These initiatives, we're talking health, education, economic opportunity. These are the things that make an impact for the long term.
That's right, Araxia. And I want to remind our viewers, for those of you that have my cell phone number and my email, I'm checking in real time as I'm talking live. So any donations that come through, feel free to text message me as well. Shoot me an email and you'll get a shout out live during the program. So Araxia, although we're not in person again this year, we are together and united in our commitment to advance Armenia.
There is only one organization that is up for this monumental task of really affecting sustainable change, and it is this organization. And I feel so honored and privileged to have become a part of it somehow. I hope that this continues because I really do believe in the mission of COAF. For those who don't know, and I learned over the years, COAF started in 2004 with infrastructure improvements. Later, it really evolved to so many other aspects. We're talking education and healthcare and social services, economic development programs. All of these things are designed with a community-based, holistic approach in mind. And these are the things that, again, in the long term, because we have to think of the future, we have to think of the long term when we talk about Armenia. And this is what the COAF plan is.
That sure is. We've got 4 core pillars that are part of the COAF mission, Araxia. These guide our practices. And, this interconnected approach has one clear and constant goal, and it's to give children and their families every opportunity to achieve their highest potential. Let's take a look.
Since its inception in 2004, the Children of Armenia Fund has remained committed to its mission to safeguard the future of Armenia through comprehensive and sustainable rural development. Starting from one village in Karakert over 17 years ago, COAF has now expanded geographically to cover 64 rural communities. Following a community-based development approach, COAF targets 4 key pillars of rural development: education, health, child and family services, and economic development. As the beacon of Armenia's bright future, children are at the center of the organization's mission. COAF's educational programs consist of non-formal extracurricular classes aimed at cultivating the vast and untapped potential of rural youth. COAF also ensures the quality of primary health care in rural regions through its health programs, including free dental services and screenings for the early detection of cancer. COAF conducts hands-on training for healthcare providers to improve the standards for medical care. Moreover, we're equipping schools with modern cafeterias to deliver nutritious lunches and toothbrushing stations to promote a healthy lifestyle from an early age. COAF's child-first approach towards rural development requires that rural youth grow up in stable and supportive environments. Our child and family services offer social work, speech therapy, psychological support, and child development centers to ensure the physical, intellectual, and emotional development of children and their families. COAF's economic development programs form the 4th pillar of rural development. By giving impetus to local business initiatives and investing in infrastructure development, we aim to ensure economic growth in rural areas. To intensify our impact, COAF launched multiple smart initiatives, leveraging the power of innovative solutions to accelerate the process of rural development. Starting in 2015, cutting-edge smart rooms were established in 8 COAF-supported villages, granting residents access to technologically advanced labs where they can upgrade their skills in various fields. With our flagship COAF Smart Center opening in Debed Village in Armenia's northern Lori region, COAF established its first educational hub to amplify impact in the area. The launch of the Concept Hotel by COAF marked our first social enterprise, creating ideal conditions for Lori to become a popular destination for tourism. Building on these achievements, COAF is on a quest to transform Debed into a smart village, bringing digital advancement, infrastructure improvements, and sustainable community developments to the Lori region. With your indispensable support, our plan is to replicate smart villages across rural Armenia. Join us in transforming the future of thousands of Armenians.
It has been a devastating number of months from Armenians in Armenia, for really Armenians all around the world. It has been difficult. It hasn't been easy. And when we came to you last year, we were right in the middle of this pandemic, and the pandemic was weighing heavily in our hearts and minds. And then, like a year later, a little over a year later, we're still dealing with COVID now, thanks to the Delta variant. My co-host and wonderful auctioneer Gabriel Butu is not with me because of it. But in addition to a pandemic, we are dealing with much devastation as a result of the outcome of the war in Artsakh. And that is the reality many Armenians find themselves in. But I think my message, and the message that I try to remind myself of, is the fact that we all have to stay focused and we all have to be united. United, that is the only way we can come together and work toward a better future for Armenia.
I couldn't agree more, Araxia. You know, with your support tonight, we hope to create a swell of energy to mobilize this nation we love to a mindset of optimism and opportunity. Here with an important message is the Managing Director of COAF in Yerevan. Please welcome Koryun Khachadurian.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us virtually for our 11th annual COAF Summer Soiree. The goal of today's event is to draw your attention to Armenia's underestimated and often forgotten rural community. Why Armenia in particular? The answer is simple. Our nation's resilience was tested once again. While the world was navigating the COVID-19 pandemic, Armenia was fighting on two fronts, literally. On one side, the country was battling a global health crisis, while on the other side, we had to take protective measures against Azerbaijani attacks on Artsakh, which ultimately put the entire country in a state of war. Just 1 month after the war, we held our annual gala to raise funds to secure permanent housing for displaced families from Artsakh. With your generosity and our unwavering determination, we delivered the first batch of houses only 4 months after construction started. We slipped into crisis mode and went beyond our immediate responsibility. You're probably wondering how. Our concept for rural advancement is multidimensional and targets education, health, child and family services, as well as economic development. I'm sure some of you might ask, why are you that invested in something that is in the far future? Let me answer this question with a counter question. What do you think would happen if we let external circumstances distract us from our mission? Well, if we take the example of Debet, our flagship smart village, the community is facing the very real threat of depopulation, not somewhere in the far future, but within the next 20 years. And the grim reality is that nobody else in Armenia is investing the same energy in our neglected rural communities as we are. We need to be proactive and always in action. If 2020 has taught us anything, it's that time is of the essence. Now, more than ever, we need to act as a collective and fight for the revival of our overlooked areas, no matter the obstacles and hurdles that crop up along the way. Thank you very much for your support. Enjoy the evening.
2020 was a year of unprecedented challenges for the entire world. As the COVID-19 pandemic reached Armenia in March 2020, COAF was quick to anticipate the plight of people in the country's most remote regions and accepted responsibility above and beyond its immediate activities. COAF places a high priority on ensuring educational continuity through online learning modalities. By launching the Smart Citizen app in 2019, COAF began virtual learning 1 year before the COVID-19 outbreak. To cope with the overarching challenges that rural Armenia was facing, including the temporary or permanent loss of a source of income and the lack of protective supplies and health facilities, COAF organized a virtual fundraiser dedicated to rural regions. Thanks to the generosity of its supporters, COAF delivered humanitarian parcels to 788 families and medical supplies and equipment to 17 health facilities in the Armavir, Aragatsotn, and Tavush regions. The strong support of our European partners, including the EU delegation to Armenia, the Estonian Embassy, and the Austrian Development Agency, provided extra resources by adding a total of $113,000 to COAF's COVID-19 Relief Fund. As a direct result, COVID supported an additional 1,430 families and 59 health facilities, responding to the needs of 2 more regions, Lori and Shirak, who saw their conditions worsen in light of the pandemic. While attempting to weather one crisis, the brewing Artsakh conflict threw Armenia into its next calamity, compounding the situation's severity on September 27th when Azerbaijan waged war against Artsakh. As COAF's focus lies with the children of rural Armenia, their families, and their communities, there was no question that COAF would marshal all its forces for the sake of those on whom Armenia's future depends. Supporting us in this effort, the EU delegation to Armenia and the Lithuanian embassy provided $70,000 in aid for those affected by the war. Transforming these donations into tangible goods, COAF delivered over 1,000 emergency aid packages to 230 families displaced from Nagorno-Karabakh. Fleeing from the atrocities of the war, many people from Artsakh sought refuge in Armenia. COAF social workers managed to provide sanctuary to 230 families in 20 beneficiary villages. In a further attempt to counter the devastating effects of the war, COAF held its annual gala under the theme Moving Mountains to raise funds to provide permanent housing to displaced families. COAF is currently building 13 houses featuring roughly 10,000 square feet of living space in the COAF-supported communities of Debed and Deser in Armenia's Lori region. With 5 families already settled in their fully furnished houses, the remaining 8 families will follow suit by the end of August. Simultaneously, COAF has launched the UNDP-funded veteran initiative Revive Capacity Building Program. The project is facilitating the return of war veterans to civilian life by providing them critical career prospects through jobs training. COAF's unrelenting pursuit of rural advancement knows no bounds. We stand firmly by our beneficiaries in times of crisis and beyond. We depend on your compassion to fuel our endeavor to improve the quality of life of our compatriots. The children of Armenia, their families, and their communities depend on us, and so does the future of Armenia.
Since last summer's Soiree, COAF has been going into this full-on crisis mode and worked relentlessly. In the last 12 months, some of the things I'll reiterate that you just saw in this piece, COAF has been busy building homes for the displaced families. 13 homes now completed. And then, of course, we're talking about the humanitarian aid. Thousands of people have been provided humanitarian aid as a result of the pandemic and the war.
That's right. And one thing we need during these difficult times is the power of the arts to bring us all together. Tonight, we have partnered with the Universal Dance Studio to bring you an amazing performance. The Universal Dance Studio was created in 2015 by 4 friends, professional dancers, who made up their minds to work under the same roof and join efforts in creating a new generation of talented Armenian dancers.
The Universal Dance Studio has participated in a number of competitions. We're talking international competitions, national competitions. They have received numerous awards. And since 2016, they have also launched their own annual Universal Cup, uniting dance groups from all around Armenia. This performance is definitely going to impress you, and we can't wait to share it with you. Take a look. Wow. Wow.
You know, when you can get your own props. I was like dancing the whole time with this thing in my hand.
Oh, I don't have
Incredible.
a handkerchief.
I know, I'll get you one. What a beautiful example of how talented the new generation in Armenia is and how important it is to provide them the resources and opportunities to reach their fullest potential. And that is exactly what COAF does.
It's incredible. I like to think of myself as an okay dancer, but then I see that and I'm like, yeah, I'm not a good dancer. But I loved how that performance really captured all the different styles. And of course, the stunning backdrop of the COAF Smart Center, the drone shot, that was amazing.
Totally. You know, I just received news that you weren't the only one moved this evening by what you have just seen and heard. We have a matching gift to Garo's $100,000 donation by the incredible generosity of two heroic donors, Jack and Zari Gürecan. Tonight, they have committed to $100,000 to our cause, and talk about inspiring.
Wow. Jack and Zari always are so generous. And in fact, this time last year, right around this time, we were at their home doing this whole thing. They are just incredible human beings with such big hearts. So thank you. Power couple right there. So if you were moved just as much as some of our donors have been moved so far, it is time to contribute. The impact of these donations, as you see, will directly have an impact on the young lives of those in the rural villages of Armenia. And it all goes back full circle. It's just this beautiful, beautiful puzzle piece that gets built. And that's what COAF does, just putting it all together.
A smart village is encouraging, transformative, persistent, healthy and strong, uplifting, loving, inspiring.
So many COAF supporters have shown how important it is to safeguard all COAF has accomplished in the last 18 years by donating early tonight in the soiree. We'd like to take a moment to thank the donors who have made a pledge during the fundraiser.
That's right. Thank you, Natasha Avanesyan from our board. Also, president of our board, Diran Jebejian, Dr. John Saraydarian also, and to the Kevakian family. Thank you, Robert, Ara, and Aren. Each has committed $1,000 towards our goal tonight. We are so grateful for your support. Don't forget, keep buying your Tokori Jewelry opportunity drawing tickets and keep making your donations. because 100% of your dollars are going to COAF's ongoing initiatives. Remember, right now, your gifts to COAF are more important than ever. COAF needs your help to fund all of its ongoing smart initiatives. Help us all become smarter. God knows I need to be smarter.
You make it too easy. You make it too easy for me.
What can I say?
We've all learned that you need to be smarter. No, but seriously, on a very serious note, COAF, SWIFT, and Smart Response has really impacted so many people's lives as a result of the war. So many people displaced, their lives forever changed. And because of COAF's mission and its unique way that it does things, it is really the only organization that is equipped to build infrastructure and programs at this incredible rate. And you are all seeing the results right in front of you.
And I'm so fortunate to be a part of that amazing organization. Seeing is believing. Folks, take a look at the progress unfolding in Lori as we speak.
Lori, Armenia's third largest region, suffers from a lack of stable economic base and has one of the highest unemployment rates in the country. To address this, COAF is focusing on the synergy between employment and rural development activities to ensure optimum job creation. We have sparked a flurry of smart initiatives across Lori to stimulate a robust and sustainable economy with steady business and tourism growth. We call this compelling mix of activities our Smart Campus. Our flagship Smart Center is a non-formal education hub in Debed, which equips rural youth with the 21st century skills needed to excel personally and professionally. To complement the Smart Center and give the children of Lori the best learning environment, COAF is building from the ground up an innovative regional school to produce Armenia's next generation of change makers. By building a modern regional health center in the vicinity of Debed, COAF is also setting a high standard for medical care among a network of 16 communities. Additionally, COAF is addressing the declining economy of Lori's rural regions from several different angles. We are providing impetus for economic growth by supporting the creation of local businesses in core rural industries such as dairy production and green agribusiness. In addition, COAF is promoting tourism in the Lori region by launching several various social enterprises that are self-sustaining and whose revenues are donated to COAF programs. Over the past 3 years, our first social enterprise, the Concept Hotel, has become a peaceful oasis for travelers, featuring 12 modern and cozy rooms nestled at the foothills of Lori's picturesque mountains. COAF's Visitor Center serves as a gateway for travelers to Lori, offering friendly and comprehensive travel information for tourists to tap into the region's heritage, flora and fauna, and culinary offerings. To broaden the scope of our Smart Campus, COAF will soon kick off the construction of its next social enterprise, a signature conference center. With 22 additional hotel rooms, this novelty is set to host corporate meetings and retreats and strengthen the region's economic assets. To extend the region as a hub for youth sports, COAF will soon build a world-class sports complex in Lori, featuring a wide array of indoor and outdoor sports arenas. Through COAF's efforts, Debed will be known not only as Armenia's first smart community, but as one of the best areas in the country to live and work, start a business, and raise a family. Enable us to cultivate our smart ecosystem further.
Since 2004, COAF has invested over $70 million in 180 infrastructure improvements. You're seeing all of that before you. COAF's comprehensive programs have raised and served over 110,000 people in 64 villages. The crown jewel, the Smart Center, we keep showing it because we're so proud of it. COAF's most recent flagship initiative, which opened in May of 2018. It is a state-of-the-art knowledge exchange hub for learning and innovating, and I cannot wait for one day, Haig, to actually see it in person, and you will be, of course, my tour guide.
Most definitely. Guys, they say it takes a village to raise a child, but I say, for my Armenian brothers and sisters, it takes a smart village. Take a look.
Meet Debet, one of Armenia's most impoverished villages, located in the heart of Armenia's northern region of Lori. Over 70% of the Debet community is socially vulnerable. With an unemployment rate of 60% and the current demographic trends, this tiny village in the far reaches of Armenia is likely to become deserted by 2040. Debet is a case in point that the advancement of Armenia's rural communities can't come fast enough. Recognizing the dire situation in Debet, COAF has launched a holistic approach towards transforming Debet into Armenia's first smart village. Debet's revival follows three crucial directions. First, critical infrastructure improvements in the form of safely paved roads with energy-saving streetlights are enabling the sustainable functionality of households and commerce. Improved public transportation lines will provide access to reliable transport systems for all. A 21st century high-speed fiber optic internet connection is enabling innovation and ensuring access to the digital world. Modern, renovated educational, medical, and municipal facilities are now central building blocks of Debet. Second, targeted hands-on capacity building is ensuring the implementation of good governance practices within the local government. A new library provides online access for residents, and regular town hall meetings are stimulating citizen participation in local decision-making processes. Finally, COAF's financial and technical support is accelerating the success of small and medium-sized enterprises. Dairy production, agriculture, and tourism are now on the rise and providing jobs to the residents of Debet. The comprehensive Smart Village approach is advancing our central mission of ensuring education, health, and economic vitality in rural Armenia. This first major step has already been taken in Debet, where we aim to grow the number of inhabitants from 700 to 1,000, double the employment rate from 40% to 80%, and ensure quality healthcare, education, and governance by 2025. Join forces with us to advance the future of Debet. With your support, we can replicate the Smart Village model in many other Armenian communities.
Here is the sobering reality. If we don't act now, we risk losing Debet and hundreds of villages like it, being abandoned in just one generation. With your support, though, we are not going to let that happen.
That's right. COAF is on a quest to transform Debet into our pilot smart village, bringing digital advancement, infrastructure improvements, and sustainable community development to the Lori region. From there, we plan to replicate smart villages all over rural Armenia, and we can only achieve this with your support.
For our second performance this evening, we will honor the strength of the people of Artsakh and their connection to the roots. And despite the casualties, despite all of the suffering, this performance really embodies the revival of hope and the belief in a much brighter future.
You know, it's a prime example of the incredible resilience of the Armenian people, putting the depth of our connection to our homeland on display. Please welcome the voices of Artsakh.
The Voices of Artsakh share Children of Armenia Fund's vision and mission and are proud to be part of tonight's program. This performance is our humble contribution to this amazing event. Please join us in supporting the important projects and initiatives brought to life by Children of Armenia Fund.
Certain
How incredibly moving was that? If you enjoyed that performance, then please support Armenia. Please help us honor the lives of those who have fallen, lost their lives, or their lives will never be the same again. The thousands of families impacted by this tragic war. And let us all come together once again to build a future for Armenia.
That's right, and recognize all who fell last year in defending Artsakh and the homeland. Folks, there are two ways that you could donate this evening. Right now on this page, you can see givebutter.com/COAF Soiree. Just click the yellow button my friend Gabriel calls the yummy yellow button to the right of this video. Or you can text COAF to 202-858-1233, or you can also text my yummy number if you have it, or my yummy email if you have it. And on that note, Araxia.
all of the things that Hike is trying to get you all to do is because your generosity will truly translate in hope and promise and a future for the generations to come in these rural villages who otherwise would never have a chance. Smart villages succeed in raising communities to new heights, and it is our job to make that a possibility.
A smart village is sportive, equitable, cutting edge, life-changing, nurturing and nourishing, revitalizing, collaborative, hardworking.
So we've reached the heart of our program. So we're going to ask all of you to help accomplish our very important mission tonight.
The next portion of the evening is the reason that we're all here together, virtually, but still we're here, our shared commitment and dedication for the future.
If we wanted to summarize why COAF does what it does, we'd say we are fully committed to combating the rising tide of rural poverty in Armenia. How? By COAF's investment in expansion through large-scale infrastructure improvements, expansive business development, and capacity building work.
COAF's mission is to advance rural communities through innovation. And we aim to accelerate the transformation of the villages into a destination for in-migration by offering conditions for high quality of life for the villagers, who in turn will contribute to the development of their community. When talking about Debat, the demographic trend is declining steadily due to unemployment, social conditions, devastated infrastructure, and isolation from society. Our data show that if this trend continues, by 2040, the village will be fully abandoned. And this is not only about Debat. This describes rural life in Armenia in general. We are now on our way of building this path towards quality, dignified life and upgrade the living standards in Debat for the residents and make it attractive for others. We already observe the changes happening in the lives of the villagers. Our massive investments in creating quality infrastructure, public buildings such as the municipality, the school, the kindergarten, a regional health center are the first visible steps to make people believe in change. We have created more than 50 jobs in the past 10 months, both in construction and in public services. This caused the seasonal migrant workers to do the same job they travel for by staying home and benefiting their own community.
Ես դեպետից եմ, աշխատում եմ COAF Smart-ում։ Smart դեպետ նախաձեռնությամբ սկսվել են շինարարություն, գրադարանն է վերակառուցվել, դպրոցն շուտով լսել եմ, որ պետք է նորոգվի, հիմնովին։ Այսօր իմ համագյուղացիներից շատերը աշխատում են այդ նախաձեռնությունում եւ ոչ մեկը չի գնացել Ռուսաստան։ Հուսով եմ այս Smart նախաձեռնությունը դեպետ գյուղը կբարելավի ու կլինի ավելի լավ, ավելի բարեկարգ, գեղեցիկ գյուղ։
We work closely with the municipality for them to offer high-quality services. Our capacity-building activities provide the fundamental prerequisite for a long-lasting change. Now and for the next 5 years, we are investing lots of love in every detail of the project, targeting tangible impact every week and working with speed, as the time to act is now. So join the momentum and make it happen with us.
Anaid Hagopian in Yerevan in asking you to join us in this effort. You know, some of you may be wondering, why in this time of crisis do we need to create smart villages in rural Armenia? Here's why. The backbone of Armenia is its villages. It's where Armenia's richest resources exist, and we must start advancing rural communities and transforming these villages into thriving communities where people want to stay and others want to visit. There's so much that can be achieved given the will of the Armenian people. You have seen all that COAF has achieved. Our Debat Smart Village model is just the beginning. This blueprint will be replicated throughout rural Armenia because equal opportunities do not exist in most of these isolated and neglected regions of the country, and we have to do better.
And every dollar raised will help make this vision a reality. All right, Gabe, you've been resting enough and watching the show. It is time for you to do what you do best.
Yes, you just caught me sneaking a last look at the thermometer down there, which I have in my eagle eye of sight. I know where it is, and
Okay.
I know where it needs to get. And now is that moment where we're going to get that thermometer where it needs to go. So
Let's
if
do
you
this.
haven't given, now is your chance. Not only your chance, it's your responsibility. And if you have given, you can be a superhero and give again. Now is your time to be a hero, a superhero, any whatever type of legendary champion hero. And here's how you do it. Once I announce the amount that inspires you to give, I'll be going through multiple levels, starting high and going through all levels that you feel inspired to give at. When you get to the level that you feel inspired to give at, that's your cue. Click that yellow button to the right of this video. That's the simplest way. You could also text COAF, COAF, to 202-858-1233 if you want to do it that way. You can also text or call Haig. But any which way, now is the moment that we all come together over these next 5 minutes. And if you want to stretch your giving to the children in Armenia, you can choose to pay by check. You don't have to put your donation on a credit card. It will still count towards our goals. So just select that option when you click the yellow button. Okay, I do want to announce that we just had one fantastic gift come in. thank you to the JHM Foundation for their generous pledge of $25,000. We are so moved by what you and other donors have contributed already tonight. The donations have been streaming in, and we're going to try and thank everybody. I'm going to keep this forward momentum going with all of your gifts, many of which are about to come. So come on, folks. Let's do this together, shall we? We're going to start at our first level of giving, which is $20,000. And I've just had word, again, I'm getting it here on my screen, to kick us off, a generous anonymous donor who called today to pledge $20,000 in memory of Zaruhi Hasetoglu. She was a beloved member of the COAF family, and we are grateful to acknowledge her tonight with this $20,000 anonymous gift. Thank you so much. Now, who will join them? $20,000 is the current ask. And don't forget, you can choose the pay by check option. So you'd have to put 20 grand all on your credit card. Now's your time. Press the donate now button to make a $20,000 donation or text COAF. This is your time to act. Where are our $20,000 heroes tonight? Where are they? Are they on Haig's phone? Are they on Araxia's? Are they on mine? They are on my screen right now because I am seeing the Daniel and Ludmila Sahakian Foundation has just got us rolling here with a $20,000 donation. Thank you so much to the Sahakians. Haig, I know the Sahakians have a special history with COAF.
They sure do. The Sahakians, beautiful couple. I've actually toured in, the Smart Center with, and other villages in Armenia throughout the years. Also, the JHM Foundation, the folks behind it are lovely, lovely, dear friends of ours. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Absolutely. Yeah, I saw that incredible picture of them in Lori. Who wants to join them? Who wants to join Daniel and Ludmila at the $20,000 level? Where are our other $20,000 heroes to join the Sahakians, to join the JHM Foundation? Anyone else? Anyone coming in here at 20,000? We'll leave it a couple more moments, and if not, we'll keep rolling with our next ask, if that's all. Let's take a look at our new total firstly, though. Let's take a look. Where are we now after those incredible acts of generosity? $288,000 raised. We are well over halfway to our goal. We're going to keep it rocking and rolling. We just need another $80,000 or so to reach our $350,000 goal. We are going to keep it moving now. We're going to go on to our next level. Thank you so much, by the way, everyone. Phenomenal stuff. We are now going to ask for $10,000 donors. $10,000 donors. Now is your chance. Moving along here to our $10,000 champions.
Come on, folks. My phone's dangerously silent.
Incredible. I am hearing that Jack and Zara Uregian have done it again this evening. They have just come in with another $100,000 gift.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow.
They just doubled their gift. You saw that earlier on in the broadcast. They donated $100,000. Am I right in saying that, Haig?
Yeah, they've donated a total of $200 tonight.
Wow.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Jack.
Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
On behalf of
all our kids. Yes, absolutely. We were standing there. It's funny that we were standing there together in their incredible house last year. Now look at us. But anyway, they are amazing. As you said, Araxia, big hearts and big personalities.
Only for tonight. Yeah, for your ongoing, over the years. Thank you so much. Wow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And smoking a cigar with Jack was definitely my highlight of 2020 in his incredible garden. Anyone else at 10,000? I'm seeing another 10,000. They're just rolling on here. 10,000. An anonymous donor. You know who you are. We know who you are. But we're going to keep you anonymous as you've requested. Another 10,000. Can we please get that into the thermometer, please, along with the 100,000 we just got from the Euregians? Do we have any other heroes with a $10,000 gift? Now's your chance, Araxia. How do they donate?
Simply click the donate button. That is the now button, the $10,000 amount. Click donate now again to make your gift by check or by credit card. Or you can text, right? That's always an option as well.
Feel free to text. Do it the old-fashioned way. And you know you've got Haig's yummy number in your phone. Just text one over to him.
How funny,
Let's keep it going
is it
here,
to
folks.
say,
Who else?
Feel free to text do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, right? Guys, why is my yummy phone not blowing up? This is what I need to know right now.
Is it on silent?
Of course it is, but yeah, every time you see me veer away from the camera a little bit, it's because I'm checking my emails and my text messages. Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's go, guys. Come on. What
Your
time is it in
angelic
Portugal?
halo
What time?
in your eyes.
That's it.
Come on,
That's
who
it,
else
my
is
glasses.
an angel here with these
I keep getting text
$10,000
messages.
donations? Absolutely. God,
Yeah.
you're such a millennial hike.
I
$10,000.
know.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Who's going to keep it going? Anyone else as we approach our goal? As we approach our goal, okay, I think we have no 10,000s left. So let's take a look at our new total. I can't quite believe it. Because I do
No
believe
way!
that we may have absolutely obliterated our $350,000 fundraising goal already. That is quite, we haven't even managed to get the champagne ready. We were going to get the champagne ready to celebrate. We're going to have to pour it in. I have my Portuguese waiter. He hasn't arrived yet. I don't know if you, but we've got some beautiful confetti here. We've just raised $398,000.
Well done.
In 1 hour flat, exactly 1 hour of fundraising fun. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep on rocking and rolling here because as you saw, Debet needs these funds. We want our people to stay in the villages. We don't want them, as you saw in that video, to go off to Russia. We want to keep our communities together. And every dollar we continue to raise and donate tonight keeps our communities together. So let's keep it coming here. Our next level of giving is $5,000. Who's going to lead the charge here with a $5,000 gift? And I have a $5,000 gift. Vahe and Shakena Petian. Oh my goodness me. I think I've seen that name somewhere before. Thank you for your continued
board
support
members.
and generosity.
They're
I think
amazing board
our
members.
board members, right? Our incredible
Thank you,
duo,
Shaki
the
and Vahe.
Nahapetians, with another $5,000 act of generosity. Who wants to join them? Who will get in the ring with the Nahapetians at $5,000? That ring of generosity, that ring of generosity in Haig's eyes. We've got an anonymous donor that's just come in with another $5,000 gift. Thank you to our anonymous donor. Once again, you know who you are. We know who you are. Thank you so much. Who wants to follow in your intrepid footsteps here?
I've got somebody. I got a text
You've got someone,
message
Haig?
from, look, the Euragian clan is hot tonight. I've got Jack's son, Haig Euragian, and Greg Weaver, his partner, coming in at $5,000.
Incredible
Thank you,
stuff.
Haig
Incredible.
and Greg. Haig, you have an amazing name.
Aha. The founder-in-chief of the people. Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree in the Euregian household. Incredible
That's
stuff.
right.
Thank you to the kids getting involved, and that shows the amazing community that we have watching here tonight. Do we have any other supporters who will join them tonight at $5,000? Well, I just have a note here coming in on my iPad. We have a new anonymous 10,000 that just came in late. So we want to
Oh.
thank you. You know who you are. We're going to thank you and show you some love. 5,000 has come in from Gregory and Marianne Saraydarian. 5,000. That snuck in actually during the broadcast. We want to shout you out. Thank you so much. John Saraydarian has come in with a 5,000 as well. So we got a whole $10,000 from the Saraydarian clan tonight. Let's take a look at our new total with all of those generous $5,000 gifts. Pull up that beautiful thermometer. $424,000. We are rocking and rolling.
Wow.
We are rocking and rolling in the free world here tonight. Intercontinental levels of generosity. And we're moving on now. Our next level of giving is $2,500. Once again, that yummy yellow button, text COAF or text Haig. You know where to send that $2,500. Once again, doesn't have to all go on the Amex. Hit pay by check. We'll still register it. We'll still thank you right here, right now. And we'll follow up with you after. Vahe and Silva Kajian. Thank you, Vahe and Silva, for jumping in for the children of Armenia with a $2,500 gift. Who wants to join them? Who is our next here at $2,500? Oh, look at this. Another anonymous supporter. We know, so humble, but we know who you are. You know who you are. $2,500 of anonymous generosity coming our way. That's another one. Thank you so much. Who's next? now is the time to stretch your support, stretch your generosity for the young people of Armenia, for our villages. It's people that make places. We know that in Armenia. Another anonymous donor at 2,500. Truly an anonymous party here, folks. And we have Michael Merjan with $2,500 that's just come in on my iPad here. As we've done, election night feels like a distant memory, but it truly is. All screens here, Minority Report, but for good. Who else will join at 2,500? Are we all done here? What do we think, gang, at $2,500?
I have the Euragians are hot. I've got another $2,000 donation from Renee Euragian. Renee Euragian at 2,000.
Wow.
Amazing. Incredible. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you, Renee. Anyone else wants to join the Euragians and everyone else who donated at $2,500? If not, let's take a look at our total now. After that level, we're going to just sneak another look at the one. Okay, 431,000. Do we think we might be able to get this to a whole $450,000?
I want it to get to 500,000. Can we get it up to
500,000? Dappy.
I like that.
You cheeky.
Do I have anybody out there?
Let's put it out there. Why don't we try it? Why not?
Let's do it.
Don't
Come
ask,
on,
you don't get. As my grandmother said, a dumb priest never got a parish. Our next level of giving is $1,000. $1,000. Kicking us off this evening at $1,000 is Arpi Kulajian. 1,000. Thank you so much, Arpi. You are a hero to me and to all of us tonight. Who wants to join Arpi with another $1,000? Who will be next? Joining Arpi is an anonymous donor. Thank you, whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are. Another $1,000. Come on, folks. Let's keep it rocking here at $1,000. We're still looking for folks to come and join the generosity family action of the Euragians. And we saw so many donations of Sardarians. Who would like to join in this global family tonight? Kanaka Construction Company in for a grand and cheeky little bit of advertising there. We love you, Kanaka Construction Company. $1,000 tonight. You are the Kanakian Construction Company.
You know why we love Kanaka?
ABC as we love it. Armenian by choice. Oh, we've got a battle here. Two anonymous $1,000 donors jumping in at exactly the same time. Quite incredible. $1,000 doppelgangers. Thank you to you both. Anyone else at 1,000? Anyone else? Ani Mergian is coming in at 1,000. Garo Ketchbuladian in at $1,000. We have another anonymous at $1,000. We have Judy Sarian and Victor Zarugian at $1,000. Both of them. So that's 2,000. Thank you so much. Coming in together. We have Ellie McWhorter in at $1,000. Thank you so much, Ellie.
Aww.
And Ara and Lucine Jill Agopian with $5,000. $5,000. They just snuck one in there.
Where are we at?
Incredible, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Hags. I thought I was keeping. I was just $5,000. $448,289. A smidgen shy of that 450,000 mark. 50,000 shy of Haig's new stretch goal of $500,500,000. Now, let's bring it home, shall we? What do you think, gang?
Yeah, let's do this.
Absolutely.
Like
it is only 2 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Sorry, Araxia?
I said I think it's possible. I think we can do it.
I think we can do it. Come on. Two 25,000.
I think we can do 50 grand more. Okay.
Two donors coming in at 25 each. Or one donor coming in at 50,000. Let's do this, guys. Let's build the Armenia we're all envisioning. Let's not just donate when it's, crisis time and wartime. Let's do this. Let's do this for the kids. How many times I'm going to get off, I know this from a lot of us that go to Armenia to visit every summer. We look at the infrastructure in rural Armenia and it's the same thing always. Oh my God, I wish the infrastructure was better. All these poor people. And let's do something about it. Let's donate tonight. Let's build these amazing rural regions so that our people live under amazing circumstances and conditions and live up to their potential. So yeah, let's go.
Absolutely. You've
I
heard
know
the
you're
why
out
there. Now the how, very simply, you know you're out there. And by the way, if we reach 500,000, that will actually put us on par with what we raised last year during our soiree. When
What was it?
which is
Was that the
incredible.
amount last year?
We raised $500,000 last year, wasn't it, Hike?
We
So I
did
think
$500,000 last year. We sure did.
if we can keep pushing the boat out, why don't we keep doing that? We want to grow. We wanted to be humble this year with our $350,000 goal, but we didn't expect so much incredible generosity, both from people anonymous and otherwise. So why not? Let's push this boat out. Let's keep our villages together. We don't want our people going off to Russia to find work when we can give them work at home. So now we're looking for $500 donations. $500 donations. Who's going to come in here with $500 off generosity? I know this one is going to be a party. Kicking us off with our first 500, we have Varujan Kachatrian. Thank you, Varujan. Thank you so much. Indeed, off to a great start. Who's going to keep rolling with the generosity? Another anonymous. The anonymous train just keeps chewing on. 500. Who wants to get on the anonymous train at $500? Well, Cynthia Smiley does not want to get on. She wants to own it. 500. Thank you, Cynthia, with your $500 of love. Come on, gang. Who's going to join? More to do. $500,000 is where we're heading. Daniel Hampasumyan with $500. Thank you, Danny boy. $500. Let's keep it going. Who wants to follow Daniel there with another $500? Anyone else?
Daniel.
Anyone else at $500? Once again, moving it along. Okay, I'm going to read some that coming in here through my iPad. Lernik Ohanjanian, $500. Digin Mariam and Baron Krika, $500. Eric Gulazian at $500. Thank you, Eric. Digin, Baron, Lernik. Hraya Boyajian. Is this any relation to the Boyajian boys?
No, but that's an amazing last name.
$500.
Oh, Harai? Yeah, Harai? Did you say Harai? That's my dad. Go, Dad.
Hey!
My dad
getting involved.
You know what?
At $500. Anyone?
I'm gonna
else? We
match.
have an anonymous, another at $500. First class anonymous train. Russell Murphy, ABC, one of the gang, getting involved here at $500. And we have, unbelievably, Judith Sarian has just come in with $10,000.
Oh.
Judith, thank you so much.
Adore
Came in late with
Judith
a $10,000 donation.
And Victor,
you know Judith?
I know Judith very well. She is very dear to me and to COAF and to so many of us at COAF. Her and her husband, Victor, are just amazing human beings who have done so much for Armenia, not only for COAF, but so many different causes out on the East Coast from Boston. Judy, thank you so much. And happy belated birthday. It was your birthday a couple of days ago. So Judy, thank you so much. By the way, happy birthday, Judy. I'm gonna follow. So my dad and I are gonna do it on a different scale, but just like the Eurasian kids, I'm gonna match my dad's 500 tonight. So you can count another 500 from me tonight.
Thank you, Haig. That's amazing.
No
thank you, Haig. Can we do a thermometer check? I've lost count now.
Yeah.
Let's do a thermometer check. Very good, Araxia. I believe there's a lot more than 453,000 because we were just at 450,000. We have Judy's 10,000 to add there. We have, so I think the thermometer is trying to catch up with us. But either way, officially we're at 453,000. I'd say 463 with Judy's plus another give or take. I'd say we're at around $470,000. So just 30,000 to go to get to that new big, hairy, audacious $500,000 goal. But we're going to show love to everybody. Every dollar counts tonight. Our next level of giving is $250, kicking us off with our first $250 donation tonight is Nubar P. Half anonymous. Nubar P. Thank you, Nubar. Wonder what that P stands for. Let your imaginations do the work. We have another $250. Hagop Magic. Thank you so much. I'm going to say it. It's a kind of magic from Hargop with $250 of magic there. Susan Jirian. Susan is in at $250. And who's next? Gregory Andonian, $250. Thank you so much. Who wants to follow in Gregory's footsteps there? We've got Garo Kechbuladian, just gave $1,333. Suran Seropian, in memory of Margot and Papken Seropian, in at $250. Thank you so much, Suran.
Thank you. Suran's a
Stephanie
dear friend. Thank
Carpetian,
you.
any relation to Araxia there? Stephanie is
My
in
last
at
name is
$250.
incredibly common, Gabe.
Okay,
No,
roger
It's
that.
the
a
Smith.
shout out. Yeah, it is. Stephanie's a dear friend of COAF's out in Boston, originally from LA. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Hagot Margic, one of my best friends. Suren Seropian, a dear friend of mine, also in LA. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
you so much to all of you. And
all
another
of the
just one in
generous
here.
donors.
Absolutely incredible. Artun and Nareen, no last name, in at 250. Thank you so much, Artun and Nareen. Let's keep it rocking here. Let's sneak one more look into our thermometer as we head to our last level here. So we might have updated it from the new donations. No, we haven't, but that doesn't matter. 454,722. As I said before, read 470,000 once again with Judy Sarians and other donations that have come in. Let's move to our last level of giving at $100. I know this one will be fun.
Gabe,
Kicking us off with our first.
Before we
ahead.
get in the hundreds, a shout out to Steve Seidman, too, who also came in on that donation with Suren Seropian. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you,
Thank
Steve.
you, Steve.
Ryan Petineo would like to say thank you to COAF with a $100 donation. Ryan, thank you.
Thank
We
you.
also have Donnie, no last name, but Donnie, we love you nonetheless.
Donnie,
thank you,
back
Donnie.
to Sarah.
Donnie doesn't
$100
need a
gift.
last name.
Donnie's Donnie. Donnie's a good friend of
Donnie,
mine.
darling.
Thank you, Donnie. Donnie, darling.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. I conflated Donnie and darling. Thank you, Lauren Mergian at $100. Thank you, Lernik Ohanjanian at $100. Who else is going to join them? Come on, let's keep it going,
Lernik.
everyone. We're
Thank
in
you,
the home
Lernik,
straight
sweetheart.
Sweetheart Lernik, thank you. Alexandra Gregorian, thank you, Alexandra. Hi, feel free to butt in with anything, Araxia too. I'm just going to read off these names. They're just absolutely streaming in here. We've got Anna Vardanian. Gracias, Ana. Keeping it global. Wow, let's say merci. And Annie Mergian has joined the party. Yes, Annie. And another.
Annie's
we have
all about
Christopher
the party.
Isakani. Yeah, loves the party. Christopher Isakanian, $100. Goha Palangian, Goha, thank you for another 100. We got Carolyn Nahikian, she's given 200. Anonymous here at 100. Mariana Fadolian at 100. Ada Darakjian Clark at 100. Liana Kanoyan.
That's my cousin.
$200.
Arda's my cousin. Arda, thank you. Love you.
Love you so much. Anyone want to donate? Sam Arman from the Arman Dynasty. Thank you so much, Sam, with a $100 gift. There we go. Thank you to all of our hundreds. We've got another one. Michael and Joseph Kechbuladian. I feel like I've seen that name already tonight. So Michael and Joseph getting involved. Two strong biblical names there. Gary and Annie Kachian getting involved at 100. Richard Hamashian Jr., 100. Kalpana Jagtap at $100. That's all for now. Thank you to all our $100 donors.
Oh my gosh,
you are
Gabe.
amazing.
Gabe, you are amazing. How do you do those names just as if you are an Armenian within, I swear.
Definitely.
We've made
I
you
mean,
one.
Totally. I actually wrote a letter to 23andMe. I was like, you got this wrong. There is definitely some Armenian in there, and I would like my money back.
Butuyan.
Butuyan.
Gabriel
exactly.
Butuyan.
For Soiree
Butuyan.
2022, we're gonna get Deedpol on the case.
Yeah.
I love it.
Anyway,
I'm
but
also getting a message.
I'm going to sign out. Look, I want to say, Araxia, Haig, thank you everyone from around the world who donated this evening. Your dollars are lifting Armenia. Araxia, you want to take it away there.
Is this it for us? Are you going to leave us now? Okay, we wish you best of luck, best of health, of course. And when you get back to the States, we would love to, of course, see you. Haig, we did it. Not bad, right?
Actually, I want to do a shout out for Artun and Narine Hamalian. I'm being told they have also donated.
Okay.
Where are we with the total? Because
I'm just pulling it up here, my thermometer here.
Yeah.
We need to update this thermometer. We need to because there's definitely some stuff missing from there. But officially it's
I think so.
457,000, but we know that there's at least another 10 or 20,000 in there.
Math is
So
So
not
we'll get
my
that in
strong
by the
suit.
end of the show. You
Okay.
take it home.
I'm
We'll
gonna
get some
bring
more
it-
money into
I'm gonna
that
bring it
thermometer.
home actually. But before I announce it, I want to see who else is going to donate. Do we have anybody else coming in, guys?
I just have one 250 that I'm being told, Dalia Gilagopian. 250, but that's all. That's it. And then
All right,
I
so
think
you
Hyde,
ready?
you're about to bring us home, aren't you, to that magic
Yeah.
500,000, are you?
I got our anonymous 50,000 right now.
Oh, look at you.
Yes.
Incredible.
We just got
Incredible.
anonymous 50,000. And thank you to that
Incredible.
anonymous
Well,
donor. I
even
know
on
who you
top of
are.
on top, regardless, that thermometer, we all can see it, was at 457,000. So we are well over 500,000. I think we might even be approaching our last year's fundraise of 550,000, which is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Definitely. Guys, your support shows a resounding vote of confidence in the Armenian people and our plans to build smart villages throughout the region. So I thank you. Before we see tonight's grand total, which is definitely over 500,000 now, let's hear one final message from our partners and colleagues in Yerevan. Please take a look.
If our mission resonates with you,
if you see yourself as a change maker,
if you can turn lemons into lemonade,
if you are mission driven,
Եթե դու ես ուզում նպաստել դեբետի եւ մյուս գյուղերի վերակառուցմանը,
Եթե բժիշկ ես եւ պատրաստ ես աշխատել գյուղական համայնքներում,
Եթե թույն դեմք ես,
միացիր մեզ։ Միացիր մեզ։
միացիր մեզ։
միացիր մեզ։
միացիր մեզ։ Join us.
join us.
join us.
And join us in transforming the future of thousands in Armenia. You can see from the piece that COAF is staffed by people from all over the world. They all go to Yerevan to join COAF in order to change people's lives, not just for the immediate present, but for the future and generations to come. It all begins with a vision and a dream and all of your support.
We just got another donation. I'm getting a text message, $10,000 from the Hassett Foundation. Thank you so much to the Hassett family for coming through as always.
Incredible.
Thank
and
you.
the whole gang is here virtually. Drum roll. Okay, drum roll, please. We're going to now announce the grand total raised this evening is, and I'm going to add that. $517,622.
Well done. And the confetti.
Incredible.
Folks, what's incredible is that there's more donations coming through. I just got another anonymous $10,000 from
Oh my God.
Pennsylvania. Thank you so much. You can add another 10,000. What does that bring the grand total to?
That would take us to now
527?
$527,000.
Oh,
So
I'm
last
a
year
happy
our goal was 500,000 and we raised about 550, right? In the soiree. So
Yeah.
Right.
this year our goal was 350,000 and we are nearly at $550,000 raised because of just so many unexpected donations. And I think Haig and Araxia, we were talking earlier about, we weren't sure if, because we were going to do this more elaborate soiree, obviously Delta plus got in the way. We weren't sure what people going to tune in. And it's just remarkable. We've had well over 100 donations of all different shapes and sizes tonight. And it's just amazing to see this community doesn't care where or when it needs to be done. It turns up and gets it done. And it's amazing to see. So I think everyone needs to give themselves an incredible round of applause.
Well, the world is always going to be in crisis, unfortunately. So there will always be obstacles and barriers and things that get in the way. But when there's a will, there's a way, and when you're dedicated and committed and you have passion for what you do and you're passionate about the people you work with, and I'm so lucky to work with you and the entire COAF staff over the years, it really comes through and it shows how people believe in a mission and believe in this cause. And so we are so grateful and humbled by all of your support, because without it, we couldn't do any of this.
You know, I have to extend my gratitude and my appreciation to you, Araxia, for doing this, you know, all the time. Gabriel, coming in at, you know, all the way from Portugal, the production team on this, if you all knew what we went through, our, you know, executive producer's daughter, you know, broke her ankle last night. We're doing script review in the emergency room. The project manager of this monster production, you know, had to go take her dad to the hospital this morning. Again, last minute stuff. Amazing. I also have to do a shout out to my colleagues in Yerevan, who have had a very difficult year and a half. And, you know, tending to all these crises in Armenia and helping us come up with the material and everything on such short notice for this show. I also want to do a shout out, since we're doing shout outs to the Echoyan family, John and Tamad. We were supposed to come live to you from their home this weekend here in LA. And because I got exposed, and so did Gabriel, to COVID, we had to last minute cancel everything yesterday and come to you live from, you know, our respective living rooms. So a big thank you to everybody. A big thank you to everybody who donated tonight. Guys, you know, you guys are just amazing. We can't do this without you. We can't envision an Armenia without your support and generosity. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the generosity and support you've given, not only tonight, but over the 18 years that we've been around. And we pledge and promise to continue doing what we're doing, and to do it with a high level of excellence and efficiency, and most of all, love. So thank you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yeah, of course.
You know, now would be the time, if we were together, we would maybe do a cheers and a toast, and I'm not gonna, you know, let that stop me.
No.
So, with the theme of Armenia, 6100, here we go, Armenian wine, ready? And I have Damien here, who graciously has helped me out put this together. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers to all of you, to you, both of your healths, to your aunt, Heiko, I know is having a really tough time right now with COVID. You know, God bless her, and hopefully she'll be okay. But to all of our health, so we can keep doing what we're doing, and for many, many, many more years to come. Again, I'm just so honored and just blessed to be a part of this and to be part of the COAF family. Cheers.
Cheers, Araxia.
Don't mind if I do.
Guys, I think there's an exciting part. What? It's the time to pick the winners of tonight's drawings?
Yes! Let's do it.
All right, let's do this, guys. All right, so
do it.
I'm getting
it's all
messages.
You, Heig.
I'm getting messages. Are you guys all ready? So I've got the winner of the gorgeous Tokori necklace, which I'm holding right here, valued at $2,170. Folks, the winner is, which way?
The
what a buzzkill. Yeah, this is what happens at the end of the night. Okay. Oh, you got to be kidding me. John Saradarian again out of New Jersey.
Really?
Yes. John always gets the jewelry.
He knows people.
I know,
amazing.
Right? John, thank you. I think you bought like a couple of 10-packs. So we love you. And I think this is going to look amazing on you. So thank you so much, John. Now I think it's time for the bracelet. Ali, thank you. Somebody got that joke. John. So now, this, which could have been a choker for me tonight, but I decided not to do it. This is the Tokori bracelet. Look at me. I'm like voguing.
That's beautiful.
So the Tokori bracelet. It really is. I mean,
it would match my dress. I'm just saying. Heig.
It would. It would also be an amazing brooch on me tonight. Guys, this Tokori bracelet.
I thought that was high.
$990. I'm going to announce the winner is, oh my God, Karapetyan Stephanie, who we talked about earlier from Boston. Stephanie Karapetyan is the winner of this. Yep. So
Incredible.
looks like the
Very good.
Karapetians love their Tokori.
That's true.
Congratulations, everybody. Yeah, congratulations, John and
Congratulations.
Stephanie.
I just have to say, what a night. Funds are still coming in, just so everyone knows on the business end of everything. Funds are still coming in, and you can continue to donate by, once again, you know where to go. Hit that yellow button, text us, text HIGH, any which way, credit card, check, Bitcoin, Ethereum, we take it all, snail mail, it's all possible. And we
Venmo.
thank you all for yeah, exactly. The donations do not have to stop when the program ends. The Give Butter
That's
stage
right.
page will stay up. The mission will continue till all children of rural Armenia are supported. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you, Gabriel. Thank you, Haig. Thank you, all of you, for making this possible. Haig.
So, yeah, on that note, you guys, please don't forget, our December is going to come and our gala is going to come with December. And with that is going to come me calling you all, emailing you all, texting you all for donations for our big, big fundraiser in December. So please don't ignore me. I love you all very much. And I look forward to being in touch with you all very soon. So thank you so much. We will see you again in December.
Okay, but before we go, we do have some exciting news to share, right? We do have one thing we want everyone to know. Are you going to share the exciting news?
You
Did
take
you
it
leave
away,
me?
Roxy. I think you should
Okay,
share.
I guess I will have to do it then. So we were
Go for
talking
it.
about obviously COAF trying to revitalize Armenia one village at a time. So we're entering the last phase of the debit project, and now we begin with the next region. With your help, we are going to be doing what, Haig?
Guys, the next region, I'm so sorry, my phone's like blowing up. So the next region to receive COAF's revitalization efforts is Armavir, a region very, very dear to me, dear to my heart. All of Armenia is dear to my heart, but Armavir is where COAF first launched its programs and its efforts 18 years ago. And when I started working for COAF on the ground in Armenia for 3 years, it's the region where I fell in love with my homeland and my people. So Viva Armavir. We're coming.
Viva Armavir. That is why we were showing you that map. People are like, why do you keep showing this? That is why. All right. So with that said, the plan, right? We will be together, hopefully, God willing, in some capacity on to the gala in December. And we'll see what happens, where the world takes us. But I'm hoping that at least we can do something and the three of us can be at least together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I
Haig and I
have
will
to
definitely
harass
do
you in
that.
person, Araxia, yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
God bless everyone.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Goodbye,
Good
everybody.
night, everyone. Cheers. Take care.
Cheers.
Thank you. See you soon.